It is here, people. We have waited and waited and waited and waited and waited, and some of y'all waited quite impatiently. But the time is finally upon us. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. Vento Oreo is getting animated at Part 5. Greatness is getting an anime, and it is a great time to be a JoJo fan. It is a great time to be an anime fan, and overall, the greatness is upon us because you JoJo people, you guys were saying when's Part 5 since the end of Part 4, and you don't know how fortunate you've been. I mean, we're getting 5 seasons in 6 years because Part 5 is coming in October, people. It's coming in the fall season. Most anime don't even get a second season, let alone getting 5 in 6 years. Oh man, it is finally upon us, and with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure being one of my all-time favorite franchises, where it fits on the top 10, I don't 10, 15, 20, whatever, I don't know yet. But when it comes to franchises, it is definitely in my top 5. We're gonna get Part 5 out of 8 that's going. And if you go all the way back to 2012, when Part 1 was announced, David Productions, they expressed that they wanted to do all 8 parts because at that time, JoJo Lion, which is Part 8, was just coming out. And that has become a reality more and more and more. There's just some things I want to talk about because if this is coming in the fall, David Productions had this under wraps because it had us scared. When Captain Tsubasa came out and we saw that was going to be 52 episodes, everybody was like, RIP. No, JoJo. We look at the summer list and David Productions is doing some anime that's fucking on Moses Jones. Everybody once again was like, RIP. They're going to do a damn Magical Boy or Idol series with some kids. And everybody was like, all of this shit coming out and we don't got JoJo. But I heard the whispers. The whispers was coming around all week. You know, people were saying there's a JoJo event coming up. Anime Expo in Cali next month. Something's coming. Rocky's going to be there. I heard the whispers. And those whispers became a roar because last night people was hitting me up. People was hitting up the DMs from Japan. Saying, Scott, it's here. It's announced. JoJo got announced. Woke me up out of my sleep. And I've just been on a hype level ever since because I can easily say that Part 5 is my second most favorite JoJo. Next to Part 2. And it is here. I cannot believe it's here. And I cannot believe that it is here so soon. Giorno. Mista. Abacchio. Fugo. And we got some art. We're going to get the first episode at Anime Expo, which I am super salty that I'm not going to be able to attend because I'm not in California. And it's become real, guys. I cannot believe it. So that leaves me something else to address before we get into a little bit of the JoJo greatness. You know, I'm not going to get into too much because now we have a whole new audience to think about. We have the anime onlys. And that leads to the state of the less reads on the channel. And I want to apologize because I must say that the less reads of JoJo Bizarre Adventure will be halted with the anime coming up. Halted as in like indefinitely. Like it probably won't ever come back because I want to embark on this journey with you guys together. And I apologize, but it is completely my fault because you have to know the backstory if you haven't been around. I started doing the less reads of JoJo Part 5 like a day after Part 4 ended back in 2016. And I'm sorry, 2017. And it was hype. No, it's the beginning of 2017 because it went off in the winter. And it was hype because, you know, at the time it was white hot. That's when you got on it. Everybody was just waiting for that JoJo fix. I was doing it during my vacation, so I had more time to do it. And then once I started getting into the seasonal anime mix, I just didn't have time to keep up with it. And then I completely fell off the wagon. It was doing immensely popular too. I mean, this thing was getting tens of thousands of views. It's probably still to this day my most watched videos. And I completely dropped the ball on it because I didn't have time. I didn't keep up with it. It's kind of straining, you know, to do the voices and everything. And I tried to pick it up 6 months later and just the hype was gone. You know, things have changed with YouTube as far as finding the videos and availability and things like that. So it was a little bit too late, but now we have the anime coming. We can start all over from scratch and we can get it in for JoJo Part 5 together. So again, I do apologize that the Let's Reads are ending, but we're gonna get those live reactions, and I'm gonna 100% focus. And I know I've said that before, but we're gonna 100% focus on the live reactions for JoJo Part 5. Being that it's long running, we're gonna get at least 38, 40 something episodes of this, and even if it's late, you're gonna get a reaction to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. Because I think I'm gonna get a lot more bandwidth out of there. I think I'm gonna get a lot more viewership doing the live reactions of more people that's watching the anime versus what I've been doing on Let's Reads, because I've already missed that train. I was just trying to make up for it. So again, I'm sorry for the people that look forward to that. But I think we're going to have a better overall experience watching it together with the anime. So it's going to shift towards that. And think about it. We got JoJo Part 5 as well as Thunderbolt Fantasy both coming in fall. Both of those are highly successful on my channel. Love from everywhere whenever I did videos from them. Those two alone will be enough to suffice on the channel. Even if I end up just being a live reactor because I'm only going to do those two things, I can guarantee you, you're going to see videos for both of those two contents. So I know by this time of day, everybody's already made a video about it, knowing that Part 5 is coming out. But, you know, I just want to touch base, share the hype, and enjoy everything with you guys and let you know that going forward, you know, I might still do a few Let's Reads, because think about it. We still got a long way to October. So it's still some time to get through that. But everything's going to start back over a full cycle once the anime starts. And I cannot wait. First off, let's applaud David Productions for staying the course, because once again, they wanted to see all 8 parts adapted. And it looks like we're actually going to get that. So here we go. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Just wanted to stop by and enjoy the hype. If you don't know, if for some reason you've been under a rock all day, JoJo Part 5 is getting animated. It's coming way sooner than we thought. I mean, at the very least, if it got announced, we thought it was going to be another year. And with all these events going on, you know, we thought it was going to be another Rohan OVA, because that's been what's been going on every time they had one of these announcements. A Rocky came down, graced us with the greatness and said, Part 5, get this visual, and we're getting it in. And since Part 5 is in the 2000s, I think it's like 2001, I cannot wait to hear what song we're going to get for the ending, because the ending theme has always been something of the time. You know, we had Roundabout for Part 1 and 2. Part 3 gave us Walk Like the Egyptian and the last train home. You know, Part 4 gave us Savage Garden, I Want You. So I wonder what we're going to get for Part 5. But I can tell you, get ready for the most gangsta cast in JoJo history. And I mean that pun intended, because these guys are about to go in. Giorno, Gold Experience, Sticky Fingers, Aerosmith. I cannot wait, guys. And you already know what it is if you've been following the channel with the Let's Reads. So I don't even need to tell you how hype it is. But just in case you don't, get ready. Stay off the internet, because people are not only spoiling Part 5 now, they're spoiling Part 6. Like, guys, I get it. I know everybody's excited. But let the anime onlys, let the people who haven't finished all the manga enjoy this fun, because it's going to be great. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Just had to spread the news for those that not in the know that JoJo Part 5 is coming. If you like the video, go ahead and drop a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. Guess I gotta switch up to Patreon now, because it won't be any more JoJo live reacts. But still, hit that up anyway if you really like what I'm doing with the channel. If you want to show some love there, I'll catch up with you guys soon. As I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now. Chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.